Ready?
How we doing?
Good, Miles. How you doing?
Doing really good. How about yourself?
Good, good. How's spring practice going so far?
It's going really well. It's really a lot of competition. I love it.
For you, how important is this spring practice? I mean, with everything that happened last year, and now you get a full spring. What's that like for you?
Yeah, I've had a full spring since 2018, 2017. So it's a good chance for me to kind of tighten up the stuff that I, did wrong during the season, like a little like footwork or low technique stuff. So if I can eliminate those and go into the fall camp, we good.
Do you think that hurts you this year, this past season, not having that spring season with the team?
A little bit, but I mean, no one really had an off season really. So I mean, I would like to have one, but I mean, I can't make an excuse.
Miles, Coach Clausen told us yesterday that a lot of the starters and guys that have played a lot of football are kind of getting some limited work this spring because you guys have so many players and so many of you guys are experienced. So are you one of the ones that are kind of pushing him to let you go more and let you get more work in since, like you said, this is your first spring since 2017 or 18?
Yeah, I mean, I love to get extra work, but I also have to be smart. I played 6 seasons, so I kind of on one hand, I'm kind of happy that he's kind of toning it back for us a little bit. On the other hand, I want to keep going. I still have stuff to work on, So
he also mentioned that Will Smart and Justin Williams were two guys that look to be taking the next step developmentally. How's your relationship with those guys and in the defensive tackle?
Yeah, those guys are really like brothers to me. That whole room is really we're really close knit, and we push each other, get each other better. And like I said, competition is really high this year, and those guys are really pushing us and helping us elevate our game.
Are you and Sue just kind of like the older brother tandem at this point in that room?
Yeah, we're both 24, so more like the grandpa tandem, something.
And Miles, in addition to those two guys that Connor mentioned, is there anybody else that's kind of standing out to you early? People that might be a little bit of a surprise that's kind of playing well right now on the defensive line.
Really, everyone's doing a really good job. I love the way Tyler's playing. Deion's playing really well, and James Ash is getting up there too. He's getting better every day. So I think we're gonna have a really good deep D line. And outside guys, Rondale's playing very good. Ja'Cory, all of them. JD, Kendron. We're gonna be able to play a lot of guys this year.
For you, Miles, you obviously made the decision to come back and give it another year. What were the criteria that kind of led you to that decision to come back and play one more year with Wake Forest?
I love this team. I love the players, and I didn't like how last season ended. I felt like we have a really good team. We can really we can win a conference championship, and that's really our goal. That feeling I can have a better season. Having an off season. So I feel like there's stuff I need to work on, and just, trying to put more film out there because I aspire to play at the next level too. So if I can put more film out there and kind of raise my stock up too, that'd be nice as well.
What is it you think you need to improve upon and or accomplish this season to kind of make that dream come to fruition for you, Miles?
I think my main thing is being consistent because I feel like I showed a lot of flashes, but then on the other hand, there were a lot of players that didn't look good at all. So if I can just consistently be the guy in front of me, I think I'll be good.
Does that come with some of the depth that you mentioned earlier and being fresher throughout the season?
I feel like I was pretty fresh throughout the season. It's just we had a lot of time off. That really helped with the being fresh, but also like missing so many weeks, it was like a load on everybody. It was really, really tough because I don't know. It was just something like it just felt like a lot longer than it really was.
Yeah, I imagine you're looking forward to a season where you don't have intermittent 3 and 4 week breaks in the middle of it.
Exactly. Hopefully we got some fans too.
But while you had those breaks, you didn't get to see family or anything until I guess after the bowl game was over. Did you get enough time after the bowl game to kind of get away from that 5 months of football every day and kind of clear your head?
Yeah, it was good enough time. We had about 3.5 weeks. So every time I go home, I'm always ready to come back after like a week or so. So
I get that. It's like me on vacation on day 6.
exactly.
Describe, if you would, the attitude of this defense. I mean, you have 5+ months till you play, but talk about the attitude of the defense, if you would, and what excites you about that attitude.
We're trying to attack, swarm to the ball, and just play fast. And I think this defense, we have all the people that can do that. You know, so I'm really excited to see what we can accomplish this year.
Miles, as you're naming all the defensive linemen there that are standing out to you, I mean, how many of those guys can play at a time during a game? Like, you guys have how many packages where it incorporates 3, 4, or maybe even 5?
That is to be determined. We're still, kind of in the beginning stages of spring right now. So we'll see as time goes on. We have a lot of guys that can play. So we're going to be really fresh during the game. And we can keep rotating guys in and out.
We talked early in this conversation about the importance of spring camp and having that continuity, right? With having an actual spring camp and a normal fall camp. But if I remember correctly, you were coming back from injury last year too, right? And you were going through some rehab stuff. So having that interrupted probably impacted you negatively too, right? So how much more fresh are you going into this spring, and how much more, I guess, excited are you about this whole process?
Yeah, I'm really excited, because I didn't have any live football work until I think it was my first day of camp. That's when my first practice in like 2 years. So it was kind of like a wake up call. It was tough, yeah. But being able to go to spring this year, get myself corrected on things I need to correct, and hit the ground running in the fall, I think it would be really, really beneficial to me.
Thoughts on that first game on the schedule?
I'm excited for it. I'm excited for them and Norfolk State, because Norfolk State's right down the road from Old Dominion. So I know some people over there too.
So you have friends and acquaintances at both of those schools, eh?
Yeah, my cousin actually goes to Norfolk State, but there's a lot of guys talking trash on the Old Dominion side. So I'm excited to shove it to them.
Miles, what's your relationship with Coach Cohen?
It's a great relationship. We just have normal conversations. He treats me, like the older person I am. So, no, but Coach Cohen, he's a great guy. That's my boy.
Tell his son that he'll be in here later.
Awesome. You guys all good? All right.
All right.
Thanks, Miles.
Thanks, y'all.
Thanks, Miles. You too.